like a normal day on set? How would that look like?
Was there a normal day on set?
I don't think there were any normal days on set. The you know, whatever kind of terrain we were on that particular day, however bad the weather was, totally changed from day to day. You just knew it was going to be very, very difficult, very cold, and very rewarding if you got the shot.
Well, I think the challenges were similar to what the challenges of the characters went through in the story, and that was helpful, obviously, because for the actors they didn't have to be reminded that it was cold, because it was really cold.
If you didn't get the shot and you had to come back and do it the next day, the feeling at the end of the day was absolutely miserable.
It was a little bit like being part of a sports team, you know, like a football team losing and then having to go to training the next morning. It was like the worst feeling, like a pit in your stomach, right?
Yeah. So it was very high highs and very low lows, yeah.
But a poor analogy, because we're rubbish at football, so I apologise for that.
And for us, in a way, put in the shoes of those characters, it became like a method acting and method directing, you know. We were submerged in the elements of the story. That was helpful. Challenging, but helpful.
I mean, now like fully wilderness scouts.
We did boot camp, so I don't know how I would handle it. I'd be able to start a fire if I had some flint. I'd be able to make some charcoal if I had some cloth. So that would be all right. The fire bit would be fine, and then the rest of it
slightly less cold.
Or start a forest fire, which would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
So I think I'd be a lot better than I was before we started, that's for sure. I didn't have a clue before we started.
Would you say that you are an uncompromising director?
I don't know, because I honestly, with my bad English, I kind of still does not get the real meaning of uncompromising, because sometimes I heard that as a pejorative kind of thing, like to be stubborn, and sometimes it sounds more like if you have basically a very clear vision that you defend. If it's the second one, yes. If it's the first one, no. So I mean, compromise means that you don't compromise, you don't flinch, you don't betray. At least you try to keep that vision alive and fight for it, without being stubborn, you know. So I don't know if that means that. Yes, I consider myself that.
I ain't afraid to die anymore. I've done it already.